Oh boy. That is looking silver. What is that? It's Ellen back again with another adventure out in the woods of New England. Again on my own. Ed has returned from his summer vacation, but unfortunately he couldn't make it out today because he's helping out a mate whose barn burnt down and he's helping to rebuild it. So fair play, Ed, good on you, mate. But it's the end of the day. I've finished up and I'm just about to head home. I've had a very interesting day, as you're going to see shortly in the video. But yeah, thanks for joining me again on another challenging day in the heat, but a good one. Alright, cheers. Here's a very cool little object, guys. Came out of that hole there. On my equinox it was showing about a 14. See, I think it's like a little watch winder, maybe a pocket watch key winder thing. It could even be the top of a pocket watch, actually. I don't know. Nice little early artifact. I like it. What do you guys think? Anybody got any ideas? Well, I just got this neat old piece. I'm not too sure what we're looking at here, but it looks quite crude, fairly old. There's some numbers on the back there. Probably a piece of furniture fitting or something. Kind of neat looking relic. Geez, I wonder what those numbers are. 2465 or something like that. Alright, my next target here is a little small round ball. Looking like a pistol shot. Yep, that's what that is. Fairly large caliber pistol, I'd say. Very nice. This will accompany the other things we have here from the early days. I like it. Well, in this hole, guys and girls, we have something interesting. It was a good signal on the machine, registering about a 14-15, so this could be a button. Let's have a look. Get the old pinpointer going and see what we have. Oh, there's something down there. It's just in there, maybe. Where are you? Oh, I see something green. Ah, yes. Another button. Holy cow, look at that one. Man, that's a pretty one. Look at that. Wow, what a lovely button. Yep, 1700s all day long. What a lovely design. Like silvered on the top, you know? Wow, I like that one. Cool. Alright guys, another hole, another target. And it's right there. Looks like it's made of copper or brass. Kind of interesting shape to it. Oh, what have we got here? Huh. So, if I was back in the UK, I would almost say this was a scabbard tip, or a dagger tip, or something like that. A chape, I think they're called. We'll have to look at this further. This could be a really good find. Very cool. Maybe a little scabbard shape for a rapier sword or something. Oh well, further research will tell. Excellent. On to the next. Alright, the next target is a tiny little button. I saw him come out. I know he's around there somewhere. There he is. Right in there. Ah, it's got something on him. Some kind of design, I think. It is a button. Is it a button or is it something else? Huh. No, it's not a button. It's a little stud of some kind. Give it the old trouser wipe. See what we got. Okay, it says 22 on it. What could that possibly be? It's like a little stud or pin. I wonder if that's a military type thing. Modern sort of thing, you know. Maybe some of you guys could tell me if you've seen anything like this before. Strange. Come on, focus. There we go. Huh. Unusual. Well, out of this hole, we have a nice high signal. It's in here someplace, so let's get the old pinpointer on and see if we can find it. Now, I think I kicked it out onto the side here someplace. Let's see. Oh, right under there somewhere. This sounded really good, this signal, so hopefully it'll be something nice. Let's see if I can get it in my hands here. Let's see. Nope. Alright. Oh boy. That is looking silver. What is that? Oh, it's thin. Oh my gosh, it's thin. This can mean a real. It is a real. Happy days. Oh yes. I'm not gonna move her too much. Get her in screen here. You can just see the shield poking through there. Get it to focus. It's kind of dark in here. That, my friends, is a real. I think it's a 1 real possibly. Not sure of the date or anything, but we'll get that cleaned up later on. Get her cleaned up and give you a better look. Happy days! Yes! The first real of the year. I like it. Awesome. And from this hole, my old friend, the shotgun shell. Ah yes. Wouldn't be a day detecting in New England without an old shotgun shell. Come back. You'll get recycled. Thank you very much. Well guys, it's the day after the hunt. I'm going to do a bit of a roundup here just to show you what I got, and we're going to reveal the silver real to see what that is. I have not seen it myself. It's been in this bag since you saw it on the video yesterday. Well, yesterday at my time. It's in this little bag and we're going to reveal it together. So, but for now, let me show you the finds in the sort of the date order I think they're in. We're going to start from the kind of the present and go backwards. So here we have some wheat sands. They're pretty crusty. It's hard to get dates off these things in this ground because it's very acidic. I did get also a modern dime, Roosevelt dime. I really thought it was going to be silver when I got these out, but it just wasn't. And I thought that was going to be my first silver Roosevelt dime, but alas, no. And then down here we've got some things from the 1800s. There's a couple of things that were in a previous video that you may have seen. This is the toe tap, or heel plate, boot thing. Not plate, heel boot tap thing. I don't know what they call it. But toe tap. And then we've got like a grommet here of a canvas, something or other. A piece of furniture sort of hardware here, I believe. This is a mystery from yesterday. I did not get it on film. I don't even know what the heck this could be, but maybe you guys have some idea. It's cast bronze or copper, and then it's kind of like silvered over the top. It's a strange one. I wonder if it's the back of a old school pocket watch. I don't know. That's one for further research for sure. Here's another piece of furniture fitting. I believe this is probably earlier 1800s, you know. It's very crude looking. It's quite a neat piece. I kind of like that. I like crude metal relics like this, you know. There is numbers on the back of this, so I know it can't be too far back. Although they put numbers on things in the late 1700s as well. That's not uncommon. But it just, I don't know. It just gives me that impression of early 18s. Alright. This little guy, I don't know, he's like a little stud type object. Maybe, you know, of a horse's strap or something like that. That was in the previous video as well as this button. Early 1800s, I think. Just a little cuff button. Now, down here at the bottom, you've got what I would say are the 1700s objects. So we'll start with, excuse me, we'll start with this coin. This is a copper coin. I'm not too sure what this is. It's very crusty. I do have something on here. I think it could be Georgievus, so I'm thinking it's some kind of Georgian copper. It's kind of unusual because it's smaller than what I'm used to. Halfpenny wise, if I was to find a halfpenny in the UK like this, it would be a little bigger, you know. So, and it's not as small as a farthing, but it might be like a Mac and Mills or something. But there's something coming through there on the edge. I don't know if you guys can see that. But maybe it's some sort of Connecticut copper or something. I don't know. Again, we'll have to try and clean him up a bit further. Now, I believe this is either a watch key or the top of a very old pocket watch, like the, you know, because you can see here there's two pins. It was attached to something. So I've seen watch keys like this, Georgian watch keys that kind of look like this, but it almost, you know, puts me in mind of the pocket watch. So if this was a pocket watch, you know, it would go on the top like that. This isn't, of course, belong to this, but just as an example, you know, a top like that maybe. But kind of a neat little artifact. Alright. And we have a musket ball, a pistol shot. It's been fired, I believe, because it's all sort of mangled up on this side. So a nice little pistol shot. Now this came from a previous video. I just thought I'd throw these things into this wrap up so you could see them a bit better out of the ground. It may even be the last video before this one that you've seen this come out. But this is a lovely old crotal bell. You can just tell it's old by the crudeness of it. You know, you look at the angles of the metal there, and this is, I think this is made of tombac, but it's so old that it's just corroded over the tombac, because there are certain parts of this that look kind of shiny. Can you see that there where my thumbnail is? I think underneath this is going to be, it's going to look like that. So I'm going to try and preserve this a little more, and in the end of year wrap up, I believe this is going to look a lot different, because I will do an end of year wrap up at the end. But I really enjoyed digging that. I love these things. It was really hard to get them intact where I come from, because most of the fields are plowed, so these things get smashed to pieces. It's very hard to get them whole. And now this little guy is one of the nicest buttons I've ever found. Over here, it's absolutely beautiful. It is a real stunner. It's nice and early too. I date this to definitely the last half of the 1700s. They call that design, I believe, fish scale. So what they'll do is they'll start with a base metal button here, and then they'll heavily gild one side, and they'll engrave this pattern into the back. It's just lovely. I just really like this button. I'll get it up closer here to the screen. Isn't that nice? Yep. Now this is a cool find. This is my first in this part of the world anyway. This is a chape, I believe. I believe it's a chape from a sword or a dagger. More than likely a sword from the size of it. The chapes from dagger scabbards were kind of smaller. But I'm pretty sure this is from like a rapier sheath, you stick your sword in. What's kind of cool is it's weighted down here. See the bottom? At the bottom here, they've actually put lead in there. So that round part, globular part down here, is filled with lead, and that is designed to, of course, to keep it, down. So your sword, here's the tip of your scabbard. Your leather's coming up here. There's the pins to go into the leather, and then so it's going to travel up here. Of course, gravity's going to be pulling it down. You don't want your scabbard to be flopping around. You want gravity to help you out. So I think that's what that is. That the purpose of that lead in the bottom. But that is really cool. I really like that. It's a very neat military or civilian. I mean, they had to have swords up here to protect themselves from different things. So, pretty cool. Nice and early. The site's 1700s all day long. They settled it in 1730, so I'm sure I'll be able to maybe date that better. And again, at the end of the year, I should have some more information for you. So over here, we have just a bit of trash. I didn't get a lot of trash. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, okay, I avoided some of the big iron and stuff, but as far as trash goes, it wasn't that bad. Just the usual this and that. I did get fooled by a couple of square nails, of course. But, and then this is weird. I don't know. I'm hoping maybe somebody out there is going to know what this is. It's definitely very old. It's so crude. Heavy, made of bronze. This site had a bit of a military connection, I believe, so I don't know if this is something military. Who knows? But it's, I'm keeping it, and I'll investigate further. You guys starting out in this hobby, don't be throwing things away if you don't know what they are, because it can surprise you. You could have something like this, and this could turn out to be something incredible. So, bits of melted lead, this sort of rubbish, and of course, yes, the shotgun shell. You never ever go out and not dig one around here. Well, sometimes you dig, 20 of them, but just one for me. Here's something cool. I don't know what the heck this is. It's like it's almost like it's made of pewter. It's been cast, and it's got a 22 on it. So I wonder if this is some sort of military thing. The type isn't old, so I'm not saying this is like of a great age, but I just wonder if it's World War something. Maybe it's like a regiment number, battalion number or something, or maybe it's just something totally rubbish. Let's see what else we got here. Well, that's pretty much it for the rest of the finds. So now we're gonna do the big reveal. We're going to see what this Spanish silver coin looks like. So I've been looking forward to this so much. I can't tell you, it's been hard keeping it in the bag, but I wanted to share the experience with you guys. So I hope you like what you're going to see in this bag. Okay, here's the big moment. Let's get this coin out of this bag. Doesn't want to come out. It's gonna. There it is. Man, this is pretty exciting. So see how it's so thin? That's what got me really excited yesterday, because I know a little thin coin like that can only mean something old, something cool. Alright, I just popped it. It's getting clearer. Man, I hope the light's good in here. Let's give it a little wash. Oh yes, that's gonna be nice. Oh yes, lovely. Look at that. Man, I knew that was gonna be a nice one when I saw it. If you see, the problem is if you try and do this in the field and you get your finger and you just go wipe, you can just scratch the living crap out of the coin. And you don't want that. You don't want your lovely silver coin to get damaged like that. So I'm just tapping it a little bit. I'm not rubbing. Just trying to get the dirt out of it. How's that? Lovely. A 1 real. I can't even see the date on this coin. Oh, maybe I can. I can't. 17. It's down there, isn't it? It's down there, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to pull it away and have a look, because my eyes aren't very good. 1776. You guys probably saw that before I did. But oh boy, that's nice. Look at that. Lovely. Happy days. I like it. What a belter. Cool. Okay, that's going to be it. Sorry if this is run a long video. I hope you enjoyed seeing this. I know I have. But you know, thanks for watching, and thanks for your support. You know, and if you like what you see, you know, subscribe, drop me a like, put a comment in there, and hit that bell so you can hopefully see more of these beauties coming out of the ground, because I've got some sights coming up. Nice. Alright guys, cheers.